9.
4 and 9.
5 and nothing.
Right.
6 and 6. 7 and nothing.
Okay, when you get to 6 and 6, you're done.
That's what I thought.
Because they match.
So then it just goes backwards.
Yeah.
So
Good.
the 6 and 6, that does equal 9 now.
Okay, so go back to what you started. You have 1 and 36. Does that equal 9? 2 and 18.
3 and 12. 4 and 9.
But it's negative 36. So what does that tell you about the numbers you're multiplying?
Oh my gosh, right. Okay, so it has to be negative 9 and 4. No, it would be negative 12 and 3. Negative 12.
Why don't you write it down on your paper? Write down what you're thinking on your paper. Even though this is an oral test, it's okay for you to use some paper.
Okay.
So factors of negative 36 that add to 9, that's where you're at right now.
Yeah. -12 minus 3.
Okay?
Right?
Yes?
Okay.
So tell me what your final answer is when how do you factor that? How do you make the two binomials then?
Okay, so we... Okay, sorry, one sec.
That's okay.
So then you need to factor both groups,
Okay.
right?
So tell me what you're writing then.
Okay, so I have a squared plus 12 minus 3 minus 36.
Okay. Plus 12a minus 3a.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise
Okay.
you have, yeah.
So then
It's
it's
9.
a
Mm-hmm.
would be a on the outside,
Okay.
parentheses 12 minus 3.
Okay.
Wait. I'm sorry. Okay, it's a, parentheses a.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then plus 12
Yes.
minus 3,
Yes.
parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And then would it be 6? Wait. It would be... Do you find the GCF of it?
Yeah.
36.
You have 3a minus 36 are your last, negative 3a minus 36 are your last two terms, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the greatest common factor of negative 3 and negative 36?
Okay, that's where I went wrong. So you have to group it into two separate factors, right?
That's what you did the first part, right? A and then a plus 12.
Okay.
Now you're doing
then
this.
it would be negative 3,
Yeah?
and then negative 12. Negative 3. Negative 3. 1
Yeah.
minus 12.
You took out a negative 3.
Yeah. So the
Negative 3 out of negative 36 becomes what?
12.
Positive.
So 1 plus 12.
1a. You had negative 3a minus 36. If you took a negative 3 out of a, you have a left. You have 1a left, not.
Trouble. Okay.
Yeah, I think you know what you're doing. You're just trying. You know, it's hard to take an oral test. You're not used to. You're not used to talking math, and that's why we do it too, because it helps you to learn to verbalize math. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So you have a times a plus 12 minus
Then
3.
Minus 3a plus 12.
Okay, what's the next step? Good job.
Okay. Let me rewrite this one. That's really messy. Okay, so then it would be a plus 12, right?
Yes?
And then a minus 3.
Yay! Okay, so this is especially one reason why I like to talk to students about this, is because that's how you learned how to do it when you first were learning how to factor. You were unfoiling. You were doing first, outside, inside, last. You're taking it apart. You needed 4 terms. That's why you got the 12a and the minus 3a. Okay? But let's go back. You said factors of negative 36 that add to 9. And you said 12 minus 3. Look at your final answer. What do you have? A
Plus 12
A
minus 3.
You're done.
Right.
So what we want to do is
Do we have to do this other step?
no.
Okay, that's what I was
Okay, but
thinking.
it's okay that you did it because it's factoring by grouping, and you have to factor by grouping for some other problems, so it's okay to practice it. But now, if you have a trinomial, just an x squared, an a squared, a b squared, plus an a term, minus a plus or minus a number. Okay, just a real simple trinomial with no number, no coefficient in front of the x squared term. Okay. Then all you have to do is factors of the last number that add or subtract to the middle number. And when you get those, like you got 12 and negative 3, then they go into your parentheses and you're done. You don't have to do that middle step.
And that's where I go wrong too, because it was the part that it was the negative that threw me off kind of, because I was like trying to add them, but it could be subtracting.
Right, right. So it's, you have to ask yourself, am I getting a negative number at the end? Then one of my answers is a negative. Am I getting a positive answer at the end? Then I have both positive. Yes, exactly.
Then it would be like a negative 12 minus 3.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. So now you can skip that middle step. Just do the factors of the last number that add to the middle or subtract to the middle, and put those 2 in your parentheses. And that's really going to help you in order to apply factoring in the future, because then you'll be able to do it more quickly and you don't have to do that middle step. Again, the middle step isn't bad because we're going to use it on another problem. That's called factoring by grouping, what you did. So it's okay to practice it, but now we can shorten it now that you've got the idea. Okay, so in the future, just do the short process. All right? Okay, I'm going to give you another problem. I'm going to put it in your chat box.